We are back at the farm. As you can see, pretty noticeable. But there is an Iowa State game today, basketball game. Iowa State is the college, one of the colleges here in Iowa. They are in some big sports ball game. So we're gonna go, me and Dad are gonna go watch that. So we're gonna quit early, but I do have to do a quick oil change on our planter tractor. It takes about 6 gallons of oil. So I got a couple of pails, and we're gonna do that and then call it a day. It's pretty dark back here, and it might be loud because we're under a wind advisory. So we got some pretty hefty winds going on right now. Yeah, let's get this oil change. It's gonna be hard to see. Alright, grab some rags. The oil's draining right there. It's pretty slow today because it is quite chilly. They keep lowering the temperatures around here. Like, I swear it said today was supposed to be 50 and now it's like a high of 40, like low 40s or something. It's getting kind of annoying. Iowa weather. This place sucks sometimes. Second pail ready. So now I might as well go to the other side and do the oil filter. We got our filter right here. So this one, this filter came off proper. Doesn't usually happen. Okay, I'm gonna run this over and grab the new one. Alright, got our new filter. And a new O-ring. So right here is our fill. Very impossible to see. So I need a funnel and 6 gallons of oil. So I got these 2.5 gallon jugs, and I'm just gonna dump them in. So I'll put the dipstick back in and then start it. And we'll fill up the oil filter. Kind of let it sit and then check it. See where we're at. It's about perfect, I would say. Okay. And that is how you change the oil on a John Deere tractor.
For all the music, news, sports, and podcasts that matter to you.
Alright, I pulled my little monkey in here. I'm going to swap out this back tire for a little knobby tire like that. Should be a lot better for around here than those stock tires. I'm also going to do the front eventually, but I don't have that one yet. So, I have to go to the tire shop today, so I'm just going to do one at a time. I was going to ride it in and have them do both at the same time, but instead now I'm just going to try and take this off myself, and then that way I don't have to take the whole little motorcycle in and have them mess with it. Yeah, so I'm going to pop this back tire off. We got to figure out how I want to jack it up. I got to make sure my chain tension stays the same. So I've never done this before on a motorcycle. Had to look up some YouTube videos, but I think I can manage. So we're going to just try and use a regular jack. I'm going to put it right in the center and just lift the whole thing, I think. Just the back wheel's off. So I just need to stabilize it somehow. Alright, good old fashioned blocks might do the trick. That works. I think. Yeah. This thing only weighs about 200 pounds. So it's not like we're working with a lot of weight here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark my little slots here just so it's in the same place. Now I'm just gonna give this little rod a tap. It's easier than I thought it would be. Punch. Let's see if I can pull it through the other side. There we go. Just pulls right out. It's just a rod that runs through. So now I'm going to hold up my caliper and actually I'm going to pull this chain off next, it looks like. A freshly lubed chain too. Oh, spacer. There's probably another one. Yep. 2 spacers. There we go. So the caliper's resting good, I'll just leave it where it's at. So these are Shinko Mobbers is what they're called, and they're specifically made for a Grom or a Monkey, which so basically a small bore motorcycle. It's just a 12-inch wheel, I believe. And apparently they're good on pavement too, but I'll be the judge of that. But I mean, when you're topping out at like 50, how bad can it really be? I don't know if I showed, I got some bark busters on it now too. I got these from a company called T-Rex out of Texas. They made a custom little bracket, put some bark busters. I'm trying to turn it into a little adventure motorcycle. Hence the knobbies and the bark busters. Yeah, around here there's really not a lot of pavement unless you're gonna do 55-mile-an-hour highways, which this struggles to keep up with that. So it's always safer and more fun to just take back roads, which are gravel around here. So that is the goal. Okay, remember I said I had some business to do in the tire shop? Well, we're gonna put new tires on. I'll show you the back. So you can see these knobs are pretty well. They've had it. So we're gonna swap out some new tires on this, and I figure I might as well do my back tire on the Monkey. Okay, we got these tires off. Now we just gotta run them down, swippy swap them, put them back on. 5 tires. It's gonna be a motorsports summer, I guess. Okay, I'm vlogging with the GoPro. What we're doing is we're gonna go haul some grain to town. We don't really have a lot left here because we've been hauling quite a bit. On the bin that we're doing is the bin with the new system in it right there. And I mentioned once there's a couple augers inside of it that push the grain in the middle for the unload system, and one of them wasn't working, which made it really slow. So we're gonna empty it, and because this thing's still under warranty, so if something's broke, then we can get it fixed. Keys. Alright. So now I just gotta wait for this low pressure to start off. These are my air gauges for those who never driven a semi. So you just gotta wait for these air gauges to go up, and somewhere between 50 and 100 it'll probably turn off. That I can take off. It's cold starts, it takes a while, but you can actually feel like right now you can feel the airbags going out. You guys might get a kick out of this. I installed a brand new Pioneer radio for Grandpa. You know, it's got the USB, auxiliary, all the bells and whistles. I don't think it has a CD player, which is fine. I mean, we're not really rocking CDs in the semi, but he has a pocket radio that he listens to instead. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's kind of wet. So I'm going to lock the differentials. I think that locked it. Backwards. No, that's right. So locking the differentials so that way both sides of the semi tires are getting power and I don't get stuck. Okay. I got this Hotsie soap. We use it. It's the foamy soap that we use. Said it was $105 for the whole 5-gallon bucket, and it's spilling all over. No bueno. God dang, it's loud. Hopefully you guys aren't getting sick. All the shaking. That's the motor and the PTO. But basically I'm just watching this semi until it gets full, and then I'll call Grandpa and then tell him to move ahead increment by increment until we get a full semi. Okay, move ahead. Right there. That's good. So we're thinking there's only about 2 semis worth of corn left in the bin. So we just have this to fill and then one more. And then that'll be it. We're gonna go get those tires in town here once he takes off. Kind of multitask a little bit.
Ask him if he wants to haul the rest or just grab the Tell him there's about 400 bushel left.
210 Joe, there's about 400 bushel left. Do you want to take it, or do you want us to fill the grain truck?
I didn't hear that. Say it again.
Oh!
got a state trooper right on his ass.
Do you want, there's about 400 bushel left. Do you want us to fill the grain truck or do you want to come back for it?
That's a big grain truck. I told you to put it up in the air.
I'm okay with it. Tell him to watch the speed. There's a sheriff right on his ass.
Okay, there's a sheriff behind you too.
Great.
If you don't speed, I don't think it'll be good. Well, that's not good. I bet a dog hit it. Bastards. Looks like the bark busters took all the hits, so it's just the plastic. Pretty minor, I guess. Nothing on the tank. Bunch of gas spilled. So I did lose some tire size. It's just a little bit shorter, which I bet the front tire is even shorter than what this one was.
Might not have fit on the train truck.
Well, I'm not sure where I'm at with all my video shooting, but this is a new video. Welcome back. If this is the same video, then yeah. As you can see, I'm beneath a tractor right now, and I'm gonna change this oil. I have 3 5-gallon pails ready to go. It is 11 gallons that this thing takes. This is a big one. So I gotta drain 11 gallons of oil out of this thing. Alright, we got this flowing out. So, just gotta wait for it to drain. There, she's perfect. Blurry perfect. So I was working on this new video, and when I went out to test my new tires on my motorcycle, the footage there was a problem with the GoPro. Even when I clicked to record off, I knew something was wrong, and it said repaired file, but it wasn't there, so I lost it. So what I'm going to do is, on my way to work, I'm going to do another test run of these tires and ride it to work. And we have some snow, so I guess we'll test them out in some snow. I'm also going to try out a new system that I came up with. I'm going to use this knockoff GoPro on the handlebars, a chest harness with a GoPro Hero 9 on it, and it has a wireless lapel microphone. So what I did is, I got this new helmet, and so I want to test this out. This is a Bell MX9, and what I did was, inside of here I put a little strip of Velcro by the mouth, and hopefully it's not too loud because it's like right next to my mouth. So I'm gonna stick this inside of here and see how this wireless microphone setup holds up. We're gonna see how that works. So we're gonna go and head to work. I am right on time, so we're gonna go check her out. All right, let's get going. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Phone, wallet. Gotta be careful in the snow. Keep it in low gear so I don't spin the tires. So for anyone watching who's never driven in snow, it actually gets better when you get off the pavement onto the gravel. Shinko Mobbers. The wind must be against me because I'm struggling to maintain. Oop, there we go. 8:21 and I have to be there at 8:30. Hopefully I have this little camera angled okay. And hopefully this cheap GoPro. This is an Akaso Brave 4. It's pretty old. My first camera actually. But hopefully the stabilization on it is doing alright, because this is shaky. So the helmet, I can already tell it's pretty windy, which was one of the biggest complaints I've seen in reviews. It's noisy. I don't know if it's noisier than my O'Neill, which my O'Neill is about half the price of this one. That was an El Cheapo, but I actually really enjoy it. But this one doesn't have a visor or a flip down visor on it, and I really like that, so I'm going to get goggles. I'm also going to get an anti-fog windshield, which this one's doing a good job. However, a lot of reviews said that's the second worst thing about this helmet, is it fogs up easy. Take this turn. Oh yeah, Shinko Mobbers. This Hero 9 only had a 30% battery, so hopefully this will test the stabilization on that. Hopefully the GoPro records the whole time, because that is my audio. So if there's any curiosity about how warm this helmet is, I will say that it is obviously freezing temperatures, and I'm alright. I also have a beard, so that probably helps the chin area a little bit. Doing good. I like it. It's a lot lighter than my other one. It's a plus. Shift down. This wind is killing this thing. I still haven't hit my braking. I'm at 300 miles. 600 is the braking period. So shift down. Yeah, these mobbers kick ass. The stock tires, I wouldn't be able to punch out like that. My back wheel would just come out, which those stock tires were actually impressively good. But these are like a whole different motorcycle. It just grips and rips. That's what you want. So, like right here, I'm in the middle of the road, and there's loose gravel back there, which usually the old tires, I'd have to pick my line and like follow these tire tracks, where now I can just kind of like look around, because these mobbers just grab whatever. It's really nice. So I'm loving the tires. As far as the helmet, my cheeks are starting to get a little cold. I think it's got some vents in the front, which will be great in the summertime. And it's actually probably what's keeping my lens not fogging up too, I suppose. I have this closed, I think. Yeah, I do. So right here is a loose patch. Look out, pheasant. Right here is a loose gravel patch, and I used to have to actually slow down and gear down and take it easy. Where now I'm just on 5th gear, just ripping through it. Full throttle. So I'm at 43. This is full throttle. I'm still kind of into the wind. It's coming from, I think, the northwest. I'm heading west. And I'm 2 minutes to being on time, and the farm is right there, so should make it right on time. Alright, we are here right on time. 8:29, pulling in. So the ride was not cold at all, actually. It was a nice little ride. Surprising. Put this in the shed. And we're here. So, I guess we'll see how everything goes. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that. I'm going to get going though, so see you guys.
Thank you.